headquarters in Intramuros was bustling in action on Monday as political parties and party lists sought to avail of last-minute changes in their 2022 lineups. Monday's proceedings went relatively smoother than last Saturday when a crowd of PDP Laban allies and supporters trooped to Intramuros as a show of support to their new presidential bet, Senator Bongo, even though he's running under a different party. Just retired Police Chief Guillermo Eleazar filed as a substitute senatorial candidate of Partido Reforma past 10 in the morning. He asked for Malacanang's blessing but said he's joining the Lacson Soto slate as Senator Ping is his idol and was the first to invite him to run next year. Past noon, former National Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict spokesman Antonio Parlade came to personally substitute and run as a presidential bet of the Katipunan ng Demokratikong Pilipino, but there are still some issues about this. Parlade says he's running to oppose moves in the Senate to defund and abolish the NTF-LCAP. He adds he cannot support Senator Bongo's candidacy despite being fellow Duterte allies. He said Go was, quote, part of the country's problems. By 2 in the afternoon, presidential spokesman Harry Roque also filed his COC as a substitute candidate as senator under the People's Reform Party. And barely half an hour before the 5 p.m. deadline, Federalismo ng Dugong Dakilang Samahan or PDDS Senate aspirant Mona Lisa Visorde pulled out her candidacy, while lawyer Melchor Aranas filed President Rodrigo Duterte's COC in her stead. This is a departure from President Duterte's plan over the weekend to vie for the vice presidency as Senator Bongo's running mate and averts a father-daughter rivalry with Sara. With Sara running as VP and Father Rodrigo in the Senate race, there are now 2 Dutertes running for national posts, defeating Sara's original call that she will not run if her father is running. Meanwhile, PDDS Vice Presidential bet Benedicto Jose pulled out of the race, but the party refused to confirm if the plan was to adopt Mayor Sara as their 2022 candidate. In sum, there were 19 substitutions between October 9 to November 15 and a handful of party lists changing their nominees. Melissa Lopez, CNN Philippines.